Hello and welcome to the Human Bacon Podcast. This is episode
29.
29. All right, not a midlife crisis yet, but we're getting there.
This is end of the 20s, though.
It is. It's a sad time, but it's also a oh shit time.
I've been there. I've gone through. This is it. My 20s are over now. What?
I turned 25 in 5 days.
25 in 5 days.
Yes, that's how old my cells in my body are going to be at that time.
Wow.
From mitosis and meiosis and all that good stuff and going around the sun. And
so you got a while. You got a while till you got to deal with that 30th birthday.
I got a while. Hopefully I'm ready for it. I don't think anyone's ever ready for it.
No.
Just creeps up on you.
I just had people over and acted like it was any other birthday. I think I actually said it was the first anniversary of me turning 29.
That's funny because it's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's not bad that way.
No.
It's like a euphemism. You know, it makes it better.
And they had
it's beautiful.
Some chick from the bakery showed up. I don't know if I ever told this. Showed up dressed like a warthog. She had like a whole like costume. It was a pretty legit costume, and I don't know if I've ever said this in podcast, but I hate any Easter bunny, any mascot, anything like with the dead eyes. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate it. I've hated it since I was a kid. And she showed up with a cake, and she was in like full character, like, oh, happy birthday! There was a birthday boy, and I just stood there like in shock, just like, oh my god, why would you guys do this to me for my 30th birthday?
A warthog.
Yeah, she dressed up like a warthog.
She's a. What does that mean?
She's it had a fucking little tutu and everything.
Jesus.
But I'm pretty sure she was a furry, so that's why she had said warthog.
I mean, yeah, to each his own, I guess. But
Yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, we shouldn't fuck animals. I think that's.
No, so.
I mean, if you're dressed up like an animal and then you fuck the person dressed up as an animal, is it still like? Is that
the
still
same?
Crossbreeding? Like, I mean, you like if you participate in that, you're like, oh, I know what you actually want, but you just can't do it because it's illegal.
I mean, I guess you want to. We're eating them instead.
It's like, why else would you do that? Why else? Like, there's no other.
Dress up like a furry. And then there's the bronies. Those people dress up like the ponies. That's different.
Oh yeah, My Little Pony.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking so weird. And
it's all people like.
There's also Rule 32. Like, if it exists, there's porn of it on the internet. So absolutely anything.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing that you can fact check us on. Do Rule 32 and explore your search results thoroughly. You will be shocked in every way.
Learning. That's what we're here. We're like reading Rainbow. Teaching people how to read. We're teaching you how to look up fucked up shit in the internet.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the first thing I ever saw that was fucked up was blue waffle. And I remember when I saw it, like, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I was so young, I was just like, I don't understand what this is.
That was the wind blowing the front door open.
It is so windy out today.
Yep. Yeah, you can just stay open. I'm not getting up.
Your door just blows open. You're just like, it'll blow shut eventually.
Yes, Lola, go shut the door. Do something useful. Yep, a little sore. We just played a little bit of basketball.
We did, yep. The balls and the baskets and that shit was fun. My muscle groups have been used that I haven't used in a while.
I'm gonna feel like dog shit tomorrow. I already know. I'm gonna wake up just like, why the fuck did I do that? It was fun, but Jesus Christ.
It was so nice out today. You couldn't not go play.
It was probably like 65, almost 70.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Global warming really did us good today.
And then in 2 days, it's gonna be. I saw 6 to 12 inches of snow on Friday. And today's Wednesday.
I don't understand. Like, I do understand. Like you look at the weather pattern and you go, oh, I don't understand this. But then you're like, oh, global warming. You know?
Yep.
And Lola's slurping away back there.
She's got to drink the water now before the world dries up.
I mean, it's gonna dry up. So
dogs, they're just like camels, right? She can store it in her tail.
She could.
Right? Isn't that how it works?
There's no reason why she can't. I mean, if you did, like, try to juice out her tail, you'd get moisture out of it.
That's what I mean. So.
I mean.
She's just like a camel. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They all got 4 legs and can't fucking talk.
If you can juice it, it's a camel.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be our new motto.
That's the fucking whatever you call it, the landmark.
No matter how many humps they have.
You know, yeah, you just If you can juice it, it's a camel.
Fucking weird animal.
It is weird, isn't it?
It's a weird, ugly animal.
It figured out how to cross the desert where there's no water by storing a shit ton of water. Like if you saw a camel, I wonder if like what if you like poked a straw into it at like a specific spot?
It would be like nasty.
Like,
fucking...
would it just be water?
I don't think so.
It's probably turned into a different.
It'd be
liquid,
whatever they drank. I'm sure it still has to go through some type of. Doesn't just go straight to the hump, does it?
I don't know. Like, say like you took a camel, like you gave it like the cleanest water imaginable, and then like you just stuck a straw in its hump.
You started drinking. I don't think it's like a coconut.
I don't know. How would it not be like a coconut? Like it's in there somewhere. You're just gonna find the spot. You know. You just,
let's fucking buy a couple camels. Fuck it.
You got a canteen camel. You just.
What if you do the reverse? Can I have it drink beer? And then I can drink beer out of the camel.
You could probably have it store any type of liquid. I assume. You know.
Yeah. He'll have camel
would it
cigarettes?
be fucked up and like like off balance and?
Oh, I don't care.
Making dick jokes, probably. They'd probably be doing all those things.
Yeah, we'll get along swimmingly.
Swimmingly.
I think camels can swim too.
Can they?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. No fucking idea.
They got fucking hooves. It's like how are they?
Elephants can swim. I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know. Can camels swim? That's a good question.
Elephants can swim. I can't swim, so they all got one up on me.
You can't swim at all?
No, I don't know how to swim at all.
You never learned?
No. I refused.
When I was a kid, I was like a water bug. I love the water. Like, I would, like, jump in over my head not knowing how to swim.
Absolutely not.
Like, natural selection should have killed me many times. But my parents were just like, no, we're going to teach you. Don't kill yourself in the water.
I had no interest in any of that.
Yeah.
No interest in the beach.
Yeah.
No water.
I had, I had one of the most frightening, like, terrifying experiences at the beach. And this is why I don't go swimming in the ocean anymore. It's because there was like a hurricane out at sea, and I might have told you this once before. There was a hurricane out at sea, and I go inside the ocean, right, and I'm fucking swimming, good summer day, whatever. I'm having fun, and then I'm out to about, I'd say 3 feet. Like it's about 3 feet to like 4 feet deep around there. So I'm up to like about my chest level, and literally all the water gets sucked out from underneath me. And then I'm standing in like a dry spot that was just 10 seconds ago up to my chest in water, right? Because like you know how waves come in and then they come out.
Yeah, the riptide.
So what was happening is it was creating a ginormous wave. So literally it was just a bigger version of like what normally happens, and all the water got sucked out from underneath me. And then I just look, and there's this giant wave forming, and like, I did the calculation in my brain so fucking quickly, like Rain Man. I was like, I can't make it back to the beach. I was like, there's no way. And then, I don't know what told me to do it, but I was like, if I jump into the wave, I won't get hurt and I won't get slammed into the fucking sand. Yep. So I jumped into the wave when it was coming, and dude, it was like 15 feet. Like, it was a big fucking wave, and that shit would have, like, slammed me hard into the sand. Like hard. It might have knocked me out. And, like, I jumped into the wave, and then I fucking, as soon as the wave crashed, like, I was fine. I was totally fine. It fucking worked swimmingly.
Fucking Aquaman.
It worked swimming. And I swam back to the beach, and as soon as I got out of the water, I was, like, shaking. Because, like, I know what almost just happened.
That was almost it.
Like, I had some, like, PTSD, like, real quick for sure. And I was like, oh, my God. And my mom didn't see it happen. Like, she had her, like, back turn. And I was like, do you know what just happened? And she goes, no, what? And I explained everything I just said, and then she goes, oh, okay, go back in. She's like, go have fun. Like, she like, clearly couldn't see that. I was, like, extremely distressed.
Maybe she didn't want you to
I almost just
make
died.
It back. Yeah, maybe she was like, all right, go do that again. Try a few more times.
That was the plan today.
Yeah, keep going.
But no, that was the most terrifying experience I've had at the beach. And I almost got fucked up, like bad. Yeah. Like it was very, very close. I was very lucky that my IQ is not lower than it
you'd
is.
You'd be talking like Stephen Hawking, and we'd be doing this podcast, and you'd be.
Yeah, so like I would have been.
Welcome to the Human Bacon Podcast. That would be you. You'd be.
But I remember I haven't gone back into the ocean since then. Like,
I don't go in the ocean. I remember last time I was at the beach. It's been over a decade since I've been since I've been to the beach. Fuck the beach. There's no reason to go there.
No, it's not a.
You can get pizza. I can get pizza anywhere.
You can get pizza anywhere. Like anywhere. I mean, the square pizza with like the provolone cheese. You ever have that?
Yeah, but even then, I'm just like, is it worth Driving all the way to the fucking beach.
It's not worth going there, but if you're already there, it's like, yeah, it's fucking, it's dope. It's good stuff.
This one will get the most views and the most comments. People be like, Nick can go fuck himself, all right? That beach pizza's the best. The beach is awesome.
I traveled across the United States for pizza.
It's the best. You're just a half fucking ginger and don't like the sun. Which is all true, but fuck that place.
That's true. The beach is a very sunny place. That's probably why. That's probably why you
awful.
hate it. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, you'd find like that one corner of shade.
Yeah, I like the woods. Let's go out in the forest, somewhere with trees.
And there's not much sun.
Shade. Hiking, I don't do any of those things. I stay at home.
Like, hiking's fun if, like, it's not, like, super sunny out. Like, if there's no clouds at all, then you're just gonna get baked. Because as you're climbing the mountain, the sun gets a lot more intense than you would believe. Like, as you go higher in elevation, like, the sun burns the shit out of you.
That's how it works.
Like, yeah, it's surprising how quickly it will, like, burn you. Like, as you climb. Because you'll just be like, oh, I'm just climbing, a couple hundred feet. It's like, no, it's like, it's going to get pretty fucking intense pretty quickly. Yeah.
I'm just all set. I like to fish because I can go in the shade and I don't have to move.
That's true, too. Yeah, you move every, 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, follow the shade if I need to.
Yeah. I remember my dad went fishing with his Surfcaster once. He paid, I think it was, $600 for it. And, 20 years ago, that's probably a $1,200 rod now.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking expensive rod. And I remember he fell asleep in the chair, with his rod, and dude, it came flying out of his hand.
That's
literally
hilarious.
And he lost that rod.
Oh yeah, that's gone.
It was completely gone. It must have been a 70, 80 pound carp. He was fishing for carp down the river. And that rod was never seen again.
The same thing, my old... he doesn't listen to these, but I wish Lem would listen to this. He went and bought, a nice, expensive rod, and me, him, and my other roommate, Kevin, would all go fishing. And we were sitting there one day, and, we kind of have a spot, you could sit and kind of jam the rod in between two rocks, so, you didn't have to hold it the whole time, and it would sit there. So he, just sat down, and it kind of just gently fell over. It looked like he didn't stick it in hard enough. So it fell down. He's like, oh, fuck. And when he jumped down from where he was sitting to get it, it went right into the fucking river. It was his first day getting it. It was one of his first casts with it, too, and it just went right into the fucking river.
I can't think of anything more demoralizing. Just the feeling. Just every ounce of energy and, optimism would just leave your body.
He was, hyped for this rod, too. He was hyping this thing up, and that thing went right into the fucking Concord River.
How much you pay for it?
I don't remember, but I remember him just bragging about it. Some guy at work got it for him and right into the goddamn bye. I'm like, well, my $30 Walmart rod is still working for me now, and I bought that thing 10 years ago. I still use it.
I remember one time I thought I was gonna get super into skateboards, and I went to Walmart, and Walmart just has cheap shit. And, all my friends had real skateboards from Larry Comics or whatever.
Larry's, but those things $100 and something.
Yeah, they were fucking nice. And obviously I wanted to fit in, so I was like, I'm gonna go get a skateboard, and I get one from Walmart. And dude, the first kickflip I tried to do on it, I broke it in half.
Oh yeah.
It was the cheapest.
It's shitty plywood.
Yeah. It took me fucking an hour and a half to put the wheels on. It was my first skateboard, right? And it was a WWE one or something. I was this is fucking awesome. I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So it's just great. Blah 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 blah. And dude, as soon as I got on it and I tried to ollie, I'm I didn't even know how to ollie. I just landed in the middle of the board and just fucking snapped.
Oh yeah, shitty cheap fucking boards.
Yeah, it was horrible. And I just started bawling my eyes out. I was like, this is horrible. I was like, this is the worst day ever.
Yeah, I tried skateboarding for a while, and I broke a bunch of fingers, and I went, you know what, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I still have my board, too. I got one from Larry's Comics. I got a World Industries board.
Right.
I still fucking have it. It just sits in my room. I go, look at you. I could never fucking master you, piece of shit.
It still owns you.
It's right next to the guitar, and they both just mock me.
Right. I remember, what's that popular skateboarder name?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, yeah. Remember there was this video, he was driving around, and he was literally, he would go up to kids and ask them to do an ollie or a kickflip or something.
Yep.
And if they did, he would give them a brand new skateboard or something.
Yeah, legit fucking board. And you give them gear too, helmets and knee pads and
knee pads, fucking all kinds of stuff. You give him money too. It was
It's fucking Tony Hawk, man.
Imagine Tony Hawk is he just rolls down his limousine window. He's like, do a kickflip, man. It's like literally you've been training your whole life for this moment.
This is it. You better do that kickflip.
Dude, one shot, one opportunity. That's all you get.
I could never master a kickflip. I've probably done one in my whole life.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to skate for a while when I was a kid, but as soon as I broke that board, I was just like, I'm just gonna play video games.
Razor scooters got real big around the same time, probably when I was like 10.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was like, get me a Razor scooter because it had the cool gel wheels. I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass.
Yeah, razor scooters. You would fucking. I remember some people like insanely good at doing tricks on those.
Oh yeah, I just like flying down the hill on them. That's all.
Yeah. And I'm fucking falling, scraping your knee.
Always. I had shitty shoes that had buttons on the side. If you press the buttons, little wheels came out of the bottom, so you could use them.
Heelys?
No, but they were like before Heelys. Yeah, there was like this wicked ghetto version of like it was only rollerblades. Like the two sets of wheels came out on both on like the front. And I remember going down the hill, and I was trying to like take a corner, and one of them went off, and I just barrel rolled down like halfway down the hill. And I was like, all right, well, this is what I get for trying these stupid things out.
I remember when Heelys came out, and dude, I don't know, like they were like the coolest thing for like about 6 months, like literally.
Oh man, I see. Yeah,
they were everywhere.
That's all I saw kids doing at the fucking grocery store when I was worried. Kids just flying around in Heelys, and I'm like, this actually kind of looks fun.
I remember at school they had to like make a policy. They were just like, no Heelys in the school. The kids didn't give a fuck.
No, nobody gives a shit.
And no, they would. Like literally, like, because they could just keep the wheels in their pocket or something, and they just pop them in, and they just fucking fly down the hall. It was
have a grand old time.
Funny middle school stuff.
Yep. I was saying I had to fill out my form for my review, because you fill out a form, and then they write down shit for what you wrote.
Who? For
Hannaford.
Oh,
for my review, my yearly review that everyone has to do. And some of the questions are just ridiculous. Like, what do you think you do about helping others? I'm like, oh my god, this is so stupid. But I can't write funny shit because I have to sit down with the manager. But I do, at the end, it always says, what's your goal for the next year or whatever. Every year I write not to get fired. I've been writing that since I've had reviews.
That's great. That's good. I mean, as a manager, you look at that and go, that's a good goal.
Yeah, I don't want to try not to get fired.
Yeah, that's
all I want.
You wouldn't see that on anyone else's, but you're just like, oh, shit.
It's just so stupid because they literally, like, your rating is between meets expectations, exceeds expectations, or I think it's doesn't meet. That's
right.
it. That's how they grade us. And that gets influenced by how much you're going to get paid for your raise. And it's not even that big of a difference. Like, I got exceeds once. And it's not even like $1 raise. It's like, here's like, and it's always random. It's like, here's like 29 cents. I'm like, oh, thanks.
I remember I got that a few times there, and because I started off there like $13.50.
Yep.
Like it was fucking, and like for that type of work, like, oh god, it's just.
Oh, it's not enough. Yeah, fuck that. Absolutely not.
It's not enough for like what you do there. No. And like cleaning.
It's a shit job cleaning that meat room.
It's like, it had like that should be like. It should be at least 18 an hour.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just not worth that little money, like at all. There's no way, because it's just the amount of like gunk and shit you have to deal with.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
It's like, I was just doing it all the time, and I was like, my IQ is high enough to not be doing this. So
yeah, why am I here?
What the fuck am I doing here?
It's building character. Eat a dick, all right? Eat a whole bag of them.
Whole bag of dicks.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how much I'll get for my raise. I hope it's something. Just a normal number.
A normal number.
Can I just get 25 cents or 50 cents or whatever it's going to be? Not 37?
28.352.
It's 37 cents, Nick. What the fuck is this?
We're going to give you 28 cents and a weird-ass fraction of a penny.
Yep.
For no reason.
Woohoo. Adulthood.
Woohoo.
Good thing these windows are closed next to me or I would jump out one of them.
Good thing we have suicide nets everywhere.
Fucking swanton bomb right into the neighbor's car.
Oh, God.
It's a ladder match.
I remember, dude, I saw this meme, and there was, like, it was like a serious, like, it was like from like this documentary or whatever. It was like a serious video. And then there was like this 20-year-old kid, and he was like in one of those like Chinese like phone factories for like iPhones or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, and there was like a suicide net.
Yeah, they have them.
Yeah, and he goes, oh shit, is that a trampoline? And like he was completely serious, like just whitewashed American, like no fucking
Yeah,
clue.
he didn't realize it.
And the tour guide goes, no, this is a suicide net. Stop killing. They kill themselves too much.
Yep.
And he goes, oh, okay. And like, it literally,
Just
like, that was
catches
his
him.
only reaction. He goes, oh, okay.
We don't have those. We just let them jump and die.
But will it work as a trampoline? It's
Yeah.
like,
Do I have to
you
lay
didn't
there?
answer my question.
Am I embarrassed just laying there waiting for someone to come get me? Am I like, is it like a spider web? I just get land on this net and now I just gotta wait for someone to come rescue me?
Yeah, it's like, you're just... What if a suicide net just slowed down your suicide? It's like, now you have to starve to death up there.
Like you just wait there now. Or it is a fucking net and a giant spider comes out and you're like, maybe I should have just stayed at work.
I would have just preferred the no net here. That would have been much better than this Lord of the Rings spider coming to eat me.
Shelob.
Is that the name? Shelob?
She's something.
Shelob. Yeah, you say it like that. Sounds right.
Sounds right.
Shelob.
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 Murderer.
Murderer.
That's Tyler because he killed a baby bird once.
I did kill a baby bird, and I will tell a story, and it was horrible in every way, but I had good intentions. I had good intentions, Nick. That's the only thing that matters.
That's all that matters.
I mean, Hitler had good intentions, but I mean, hey, we all see what happens. But I mean, yeah, like let's not go down that road. But I killed a baby bird.
Yes.
Killed a baby bird. I had an egg one day, and I knew that it had to stay warm. Okay, and I brought it home, and I put it on a heating pad, and I fucking cooked it alive, and I cried myself to sleep that night. And I was a dumb little kid because I was retarded.
Oh man.
Like I was just so stupid.
I remember taking a snake home once from some fucking field.
Like a garden snake.
Like a garden snake, and I put it in my dresser drawer, and I threw grass in there because I thought that's what snakes ate, was grass. And I remember, like, I totally forgot about it. Like, a couple days later, I went in there, and that thing was as stiff as a fucking board. It was just hard as a rock in there, and I was like, I think I just fucking yeeted it out the window.
Jesus Christ. Kids are so stupid.
What am I doing grabbing a snake? Good thing this is in
Why
Australia.
Why do you think it's a vegetarian?
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it ate grass.
What do garden snakes eat?
They would have to eat...
Bugs?
Like, that small of a snake would have to eat bugs or something, right? Worms?
Yeah, right? Interesting. I don't know.
Fucking snakes. I had
It's definitely not grass.
It's definitely not grass. I know that for a fact.
Your experiment told you very much what you needed to know.
Snakes don't eat grass. Noted.
That's Nick's experiments. That's what he does. He
Yep.
goes, oh, snake doesn't eat grass. Okay, it died. All right.
Don't do that again.
We'll try rocks next.
Yes. What's after grass? Dirt.
Just throw dirt in there. See if it survives.
I just threw a mouse or something in there. Like, mouse would fucking murder the snake because it's way bigger than it. I thought that's what they ate.
Shit. Yeah, I remember. I used to have a snake too. I used to have a couple. I was gonna breed them for a while, but I was just like, I don't have space to do this, and like this is something I would want to do when I like get my own like house or something, you know, like because like I've watched like the snake breeding videos and stuff, and it's like, dude, you can make like seriously cool snakes, like scaleless snakes and all kinds of different like genes and phenotypes and species, and like they're all ball pythons, but like they're just like expressing all different genes. It's cool how it works.
I had one for like 15 years, and I don't know how, because now I think about it, I would never own a fucking snake again. They creep me out. I don't know why. I don't know what happened that I just stopped being like, I was just like picking up snakes. This is fun, and now I'm like, get that fucking thing away from me. I don't want nothing to do with it.
When did you flip?
I don't know what happened. I had iguanas. I had all kinds of lizards always growing up. Frogs, fucking.
I think those shits are cool, like beta dragons and fucking blue tongue skinks, and like I don't know, man. Like I just think like you throw like a giant roach in there and it fucking just.
It's like dinosaurs. It's just cool because it's like
it is.
We
like
all love dinosaurs, and now I have a dinosaur as a pet, and then you realize they're fucking boring. They don't do anything. They just sit on this stupid heated rock all day until you feed it.
Every once in a while, they'll bite you for no reason. Because they'll think your hand's food.
Boring.
Yeah, I remember. Like I couldn't figure out. Like I remember, like I had these snakes, right? And I started. Did I tell you the story about how I bred mice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, long story short, I fucking had mice and I bred them, and I started with 3 and I ended up at like fucking like 100 within like a month, and I had almost nowhere to put them because like literally all they do is fucking eat all day. So and they just shit out like 10 babies at a time.
Fucking white trash mice.
Yeah, and I had a shit ton of them, and literally, what I would do to feed them, like, I would take a box of Cheerios and I would dump the whole thing in there. I would cover them all. Like, literally, like, because, like, literally, I would dump it and, like, literally cover all of them, and they would eat their way out and then, like, be in their cage again and be fine. Like, literally, they eat it all within, like, an hour. That's why I would dump the whole thing in there. Because they were just that fucking, like, savages. They were savages.
Yeah, they're fucking rodents.
And, like, it got to a point where I guess I wasn't feeding them all their nutritional, like, needs, and they just started eating each other.
Yeah, Cheerios doesn't really, I think.
And I didn't even know until I started finding tails and feet inside the cage.
Yeah,
and
they're
I was
savages,
like,
dude.
I was like, wait, this had to come from a mouse. The mouse is no longer here. Thus, they ate the mouse. Like, there was like...
They're fucking savages, dude.
I was like, oh my god. This is insane.
Glad we don't eat each other.
We have.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get the shakes if you do. I know that. Cannibalism.
Yeah, if you eat, you actually can go insane, I think. There's like some chemical that we have that we can't eat too much.
It does some serious shit to your brain.
Which is weird. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Other animals can eat each other. They're fine.
Yeah.
We can't.
For whatever humans, it's like if I ate a piece of someone, I'm just gonna... Like, evolution has made it so that you just like, die.
Don't eat each other or you die.
Which is good. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Because you know that was a thing, and then obviously evolution was like, this isn't too good. We need to, like, natural
make sure
selection.
They don't actually eat each other.
Shit.
Probably because maybe babies are just really delicious, and they were so easy to get that evolution was like, stop eating babies because the people aren't gonna, we're not gonna keep going as a species if the babies are all gone.
Yeah, you got to think, like 12,000 years ago, it's like, how much fat could you really get your hands on?
None.
Probably none, but babies are like 100%
there you go.
fat. It's like, that's a lot of fat right there.
Like, I love this baby, but it's the morning. I just had an egg I cooked on a heating pad, and I'd like some baby bacon. That's...
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be beautiful on a shirt. Like, baby bacon. Oh, God. That's wrong in so many ways.
That's not the kind of human bacon we were talking about.
I feel like that's edgy, but it's not too edgy where it can't be a thing.
Yeah, baby bacon.
Baby bacon.
There probably already is some baby pigs that make bacon. There already is baby bacon.
We're going to make the baby bacon podcast. We're going to get some babies, and we're going to put them in front of these mics.
How adorable.
And they're just going to be banging. They're like, goo, goo, ga, ga, ga.
And we'll get them a little puppy that can slurp around and walk around their own little Lola.
Yeah. A goo, goo, ga, 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 ga.
Just shitting their pants on the mic.
Dude, I heard two babies have a very interesting conversation once that was all gibberish.
Did you ever watch Baby Genius? You think it was like that? Like they knew what they were saying to each other? But because we're adults in our adult brain, we can't fathom their language.
That's what it looked like. It was like my two, like, it was like a niece and nephew of mine or whatever, and I was like over at my cousin's house. And dude, like, they were two babies. They were like a year and a half, 2 years old. So they were just like developing like their vocal stuff.
Yeah, they see us talking, so.
Yeah, and they weren't too good at all yet. But they
stupid
were
babies.
They were very, very stupid. But they were playing with toys, and like one of the babies had a toy that the other one wanted, and it's like, okay, like that's normal. But then they started having this conversation, like a goo goo ga ga ga, a goo goo ga 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 ga, and he's like pointing at it, and like you can tell by his vocal mechanisms and the sound that he's reverberating that he's making sense. Like, this baby is making absolute 100% sense.
This is my toy now.
And what fucking blew my mind is the other baby was like, a goo goo ga 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 ga. Like, he was understanding him. Like, they were fucking having a full-blown conversation. And then, like, literally he, like, gives him the toy, and the other baby gets the toy, and, like, everything's cool, and everything's dandy. And I'm just like, these babies just fucking communicated.
Did anybody see this?
I'm like, oh my god, this just happened.
They look at you and go, shh.
Just, like, right in my eyes.
No one will believe me.
They just hold up the toy sword. Shh.
One of them's got a knife. Yeah, like, like fucking Tommy Pickles in the Rugrats. He always had that screwdriver in his fucking diaper.
Right. But yeah, babies have a language. That's what I
baby language
after that situation.
They can definitely try.
Yeah, they can. Absolutely. That's what they do.
Stupid, delicious babies.
Stupid, delicious babies with baby bacon. It's what they do, man. It's what they do.
I mean, we eat veal. It's horrible. It's just baby fucking cows.
Dude, I remember the first time I ate veal. I didn't know what it was. I just knew the term, and I knew it was like cow. Like, and I ate it, and I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. Blah blah blah, whatever. And I remember when I started my first job at like the Italian restaurant I used to work at. It was the first job I ever had, and literally like my first day on the job, like one of the chefs, he's talking about veal, right? And I go, what is veal? Like, I know it's cow, right? And he goes, it's baby cow. And I go, wait, what? And he goes, it's a little baby cow. And he goes, you know what they do? And I go, what? And he goes, they tie them up so they can't move, right? So they create a lot of fat. And then they come over with a giant fucking hammer and they bash that baby's brain in until it's dead. And I was fucking horrified. I'm like 17 years old. This is like my first day on the job. I'm like, this is what working is? Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to go back
happened?
to believing in Santa. This is fucking terrible.
I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they don't want them to move because then that creates muscle and that's going to make it tough. So they just fucking have them laying in a pen.
Dude, that's so bad.
That's
Have you ever met a baby cow?
No, I've never.
They're like dogs.
Oh, they're all, yeah, I couldn't do it. Like, I work in the meat department, but I could never kill a cow or anything like that. Like, if it came down to it, I'd have to be, like, a fucking vegetarian.
They're literally like dogs. Like, they will run around, they play fucking fetch. They're cool. I couldn't imagine, like, going up to, like, a hammer with one and, like, depriving it of all its, like, resources and everything it needs and taking its mother away and then just, like, bashing its brain in with the hammer.
No, I couldn't do it.
I don't know who can. Like, what
Savages.
the fuck?
Savage fucking people who don't care.
It's like you have to be, like, shown how to do that from, like, being a baby. And you're like, this is normal. We do this. Bang, bang, club, club. And you're like, okay, bang, bang, club, club. But, like, civilized person.
Yeah, you got to be raised like other people did it. I don't think some guy just walking off the street is going to be like, yeah, give me that shotgun, fucking bam. I mean, we get meat sometimes that you can tell that the cow was stressed before it died because it gets wicked cherry in the dark, and it means that the cow was stressed, so it was tensed up, so there's more blood flowing through, and then they fucking murder it, and it does affect the meat.
Yeah.
But all I think is, so it knew it was going to die? Like, it just saw it, like, that's fucking horrible. I don't...
Yeah, like, yeah, you know the term, like, sheep to the slaughter? They'll just follow one another, like, into death. That's crazy to me. It's like, oh, the guy in front of me knows where he's going. Like, I'm just going to follow him. And that just goes on forever. And they're all just going at, like, a giant saw.
All it takes is one of them to stand up and go, hey, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. And then he'll be fine. Talking sheep. He's good to go.
All you have to do is start talking.
That's all the sheep has to do.
If any animal started speaking English, it wouldn't be on the food chain anymore.
Ever.
It wouldn't be.
Hey, Larry,
like, okay, my bad.
I don't really appreciate it. Hey, you think you can get me out? Holy shit! Or some fucking dumb redneck would just kill it. It's a diamond!
A goddamn demon in that cow.
It's a goddamn diamond in that fucking shape.
Jesus Christ. But no, yeah, when I learned about veal, that was a terrifying day.
Yep.
And, like, dude, like, the chef got into it, too. Like, he was doing all the hand motions. He goes, they take the fucking baby cow, and they grab it by the scruff of the neck, and they fucking bash its head in. And I was just like, so, you approve of this?
Like, do you do this? Why are you so...
Like, you're very excited right now.
Like, I'm kind of scared.
Like, you're just terrifying me.
I'm just going to go do the dishes. Oh. And later, like, Tyler, don't talk to that guy. He doesn't actually work here.
No, he was the head chef. Like, the head chef.
Jesus.
And I was just like, wow, man. I was like, I don't want to be a head chef.
No thanks.
But, yeah, man. Fucking, yeah, that was crazy. Crazy first day of ever working, ever.
Yeah.
What was your first job? Was it Hannaford?
No. First job. I mean, I did like landscape and shit, but that's kind of different. You're just out there with people you know.
Yeah.
I did Dunkin's.
Did you do Dunkin's?
Yeah, for I think 2 weeks, and then I literally just stopped showing up.
Yeah, literally like Courtney, she did like 2 weeks too at Dunkin's, and like she just couldn't.
I don't even think it was 2 weeks. I think I did a week.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm never doing. And I was still living at home. I was like 16. I'm like, I don't need this shit. I worked at Market Basket. I got fired from Market Basket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for me and my buddy Gilman. We worked at the one near the Lowell store on 38, and they first opened like Market's Kitchen there, so that all that like bomb food they were making, and me and him would go there in our lunch and get like a bunch of food, and we wouldn't pay for it. We would just leave and go upstairs to the break room, and eventually they caught on to us stealing food, so we got fired.
Didn't your friend like slice like bottles?
Yeah, as we were leaving for the dump, we showed up to work that day, and they told us that was our last day working. Like at the beginning of our shift, you think they would wait till the end of the shift when we were leaving? So we didn't do anything all day. We were just dicking around all day. We were drinking like chocolate milk, so whatever. We were both 17, and yeah, as we were leaving, he took out his box cutter and he walked back there with mad 2 liters of soda, and it was just he just walked. Just razor blade across all of them. They was just all spewing out. It was all different colors. It looked nice, but I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We just left.
You said it looked nice. It's like a rainbow.
We were taking a bunch of eggs and we were whipping them at the trash compactor. We were just fucking reckless. Stupid 17-year-olds.
That's fucking funny.
I remember after that we went to Flaggy's in Pawtuckaville and I played the best game of wiffle ball I've ever had in my life right after that. Those 2 days are synonymous with each other.
Yep, good old wiffle ball.
Yep.
Dude, there's gotta, like, I remember I used to live at this place and we used to play wiffle ball games all the time. And I remember my mom had to keep buying us balls because, like, I would always hit them up on the neighbor's roof.
Oh, yeah.
That roof to this day probably still has, like, fucking, like, 50 to 100 wiffle balls on top of there. Like, they're, for whatever reason, like, whenever we hit it, like, dude, it'd always angle. It'd always angle to that roof. Always. And
you had to buy the bat a lot of the times with the wiffle ball. Like, I don't need 600 bat. I mean, you could find just the individual, but it was easier finding the combo than it was just regular wiffle balls.
Yeah, because if you like, it would be like 3 wiffle balls and like a bat. You know? And dude, those wiffle balls though, like, I don't know, like if it was a little bit windy that day, like you could pretend you're like a fucking extremely good pitcher. Like the curves you would get on that. Insane
shit you could do with that, like throwing knuckleballs with it and watch that thing go.
I remember doing some like crazy pitches with it, and I'm just like,
oh, it was so much fun.
I don't know how I'm doing this.
It was so much fun. We used to take the wiffle ball bats and we put like medical tape all on the top or whatever, so like when you hit the wiffle, they go fucking flying.
Did that really like impact it?
Or we put like a bunch of duct tape, whatever, and we'd use tennis balls instead, so like the bat could withstand it, and they're like fucking humming tennis balls at each other. We're insane. We used to play Sting a lot.
What's Sting?
When you throw the ball at the wall, and then when it bounces once, you gotta like catch it and then throw it back at the wall. But if it touches you and it touches the floor, you have to run and touch the wall, and we can throw the ball at you as hard as we can.
Oh, I remember that too. Yeah. Like I remember playing that a few times. Yeah.
And we would use that like fucking, I don't know what kind of ball it was used for, but like that blue medical almost looking squeezy ball, but it wasn't like that. It made that like pop, almost like wall ball or something you would use for that.
Yeah, that's the shit they play with in like the gym, right?
Yeah. And just throwing that off the wall. Oh,
God,
man.
that shit would probably leave welts.
It would hurt so bad, and we would all throw it as hard as we could. And then if it happened to you 3 times, we made you go up on the wall, and you had to put your face to the wall, and whoever hit you those 3 times, those 3 people, got a free shot of just fucking
my God,
humming the ball at you.
Dude, fuck that
How
shit.
Stupid is that? Now that I think about that, I'm like, we're just a bunch of dumb teenagers.
Dude, if you like go to school and like they see like a welt on you, they're gonna think you're being fucking like beat.
No, I just suck at wall ball. Well, it was wall ball and then like Sting. Sting was the one that because there was another one we'd play for the pussies who didn't want to get hit. That if they touched the ball and it hit the ground, you could throw it at the wall before they touched the wall, and it was essentially like an out instead of.
I remember that too. Yeah.
But we were like, no, Sting.
It's called Sting for a reason.
It's called Sting.
Yeah. It's not called pussy, it's called Sting.
Kids are just savage. I mean, even when we were shooting around earlier, like, those one groups of kids show up, and they were just screaming at each other in high pitch. Like, they knew each other, but they were just screaming at the top of their lungs, like, competing of who could scream louder.
Yeah, the children are insane.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? And then all I'm thinking is, I must have done all these things.
And then they like, scraped up, like, enough money to, like, go get a Gatorade. Like, you heard them talking about that?
Oh, that was so funny.
And then they were all fighting over it.
That was so...
like, little savages.
There's, like, 7 of them. They're like, get me something, get me something.
Yeah, fucking little kids, dude. Fuck you, I ain't getting you shit.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody ever got shit when you had to show up or something, or you were fucked.
If you, like, I remember being that young. If you had $5, you were the richest kid in the neighborhood.
Nobody had $5.
Like, you were fucking high.
No.
Like, you could go get whatever the fuck you wanted. You could go get some Flamin' Hot Cheetos,
get
a drink, and
teenies were fucking... When I was doing all that shit, teenies were $0.25 and Big Burst was 50 cents. So if you had a couple bucks, you could literally get teenies for everybody, and Little Debbie snacks were $0.25, so you can fucking ball out.
Yeah, I remember doing that a few times, just like fucking getting like 20 teenies or something, or buying like the whole case.
Buying the case,
and like going to the court and then just fucking passing them out. You're just like, I'm fucking cool.
You're like, I'm the coolest kid here, and then afterwards you feel like shit because you just drank nothing but sugar, just sugar water.
Yeah, I was always the kid that would like bring like the gallons of water.
Oh
too.
yeah,
I was always the water boy.
That was everybody's savior.
Yeah.
Anytime someone had a gallon of water,
I was always the water boy too. I'm like, yeah, because, like, dude, when games start going and people start getting there, dude, that gallon goes so quick because everyone's like, dude, let me get some waterfall. Let me get some waterfall.
Everyone just says waterfall, too. Yeah. That's so funny.
Fucking, that was so fun, though.
See, we're making a little thirsty.
I know.
All this water talk.
She's putting it in her hump.
Fucking camel. Camel dog.
She's putting it in her
Her
hump.
lovely lady lumps.
God, that song has a new meaning now.
It's about camels. We figured it out.
God. Dude, they should have made a remix for that song with camels.
Like a Weird Al song.
Yeah, like a Weird Al.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious. That works so well.
Oh, yeah.
It works so well.
He usually gets permission from people, though. I know some people say no to stuff and he doesn't do it.
Yeah, God, there used to be I remember like 2008, 2009. That was when like crazy remixes were coming out.
Oh, yeah.
That were just like insane. Fucking hide your kids, hide your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Like, I wonder what those people think, like, when they see that remix, like, of them.
Oh, yeah.
Must be fucking hilarious. They must get so much shit about it. Like, that's just something that, like, they'll never live down, you know?
Some of those people that just came up with shit, and it's like, ugh.
Like, you go anywhere to, like, a job interview. You that hide your kids, hide your wives person? It's like, oh, yeah. I mean...
It's that scene from Superbad. That was 8 years ago. People don't forget.
People don't forget. That's funny. People don't forget, too.
People don't forget. And it's just the internet. You can forget now because it'll just remind you. Hey, Facebook memories. Hey, this is what you did a year ago. This is...
Because I remember, like,
Snapchat
just going through middle
shit.
school and high school, like, you still see those kids that, like, I don't know, like, got their ass beat or something that one day at, like, the basketball court right after school or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, no one forgot. It's like, everyone still remembers.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, we still look at you the same. I don't know why, but we do.
Those kids who were playing behind us, that kid lost to the girl. Did you hear? And she was like talking shit to him that he lost. And all I'm thinking is he's never gonna forget this day. That was the first thought I had. Is he's always gonna remember that girl beat him and she talked shit to him afterwards, in front of his friends. God. And then he said, "I took it easy on you." And I went, "Oh, buddy, just take the L.
Just take it.
Don't say you took it because you didn't.
Go home. Put your head down.
Yep.
Take the L, brother."
I took it easy on you. I'm like, no. That girl was talking shit that whole game.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Fucking basketball. Good memories. Good times.
Good times.
Good times. One of the craziest basketball stories I got is I think I might have told you before when someone pulled out a gun.
Oh yes.
At the court. Yeah, someone pulled out a gun at the court. It was like, dude, it was Crips and Bloods there, right? And that was like the Crips court. Like they were the Asians.
I thought you meant people in like wheelchairs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking gangster Crips, okay?
All
I mean, did they have a disability? I don't know, Nick, okay? Maybe. Maybe they did.
Maybe they do.
But it was the Crips and Bloods there, and the Bloods came over with bricks. And then one of the Crips pulled out a gun. And straight up, like, I didn't, like... So what's going to happen in that situation is someone's going to see the gun first and start running, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
what you hope would happen is they would shout gun, right? No. They just started running, right? So, and then other people saw it and they started running too. And, like, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, no one shouted gun. No one at all. Like, I was there for a good, 30 seconds more than I should have been.
So I was just shooting around like, oh, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, I had my back towards it. Because I was at, the opposite hoop to where they were. And, I fucking, as soon as, when I found out, one of my friends was like, oh, gun, and he started shouting it. And then we ran, and then this little black kid followed me home. I had no idea who he was. He was, fucking 10 years old. No, he was, 8 years old. And he was, terrified. And then my dad had to, give him a ride home after. And, he lived right next to the basketball court, but for whatever reason, he ran right past his house and, came to mine, multiple streets over. I don't know. He was probably there's a gun, and there's my house.
Just keep running.
I'm just going to go to somewhere that is far away from here. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe he was scared they were going to follow him to his house or something, so he's like, I got to just fucking go, bro.
Yeah, he just followed me home and fucking stayed there for an hour, and we fucking fed him dinner and stuff, and then we sent him home.
That's awesome.
That part was pretty funny. There was this random kid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just people
pulling out a fucking gun.
Here's food. Sorry, there was a gun there today.
Sorry. Welcome.
And, no, I never saw that kid after that.
Is that McPherson's?
That was at Eagle.
Oh, yeah. Eagle's a rough park.
Yeah.
Eagle's a rough fucking park.
I remember every day the Crips would be there, too. That was their court. That's
we didn't go... That was the one park, we would go to the Merkland after school, and the Merkland's a rough fucking basketball fucking court to go to, and we wouldn't go to Eagle because we knew, we're not going to go to Eagle. People are just there to fight a lot of the times.
Pretty much.
I did one time at McPherson's. It was really... We were playing a 3-on-3, and we were like into it.
Yeah.
This was a couple in, and people like, it was high stakes, and everyone was getting, and we all knew each other. And then this girl comes up. She's probably around our age at the time. We're probably only 25. And she stopped the game, and she just yelled out. She goes, "Hey, hey!" at the corner. So like we all stopped and looked, and she goes, "Has anybody here got any crack?" And we were all like, "No." And she was like, "Fuck y'all," and she walked away. But I remember we were all just looking at each other like, "Did she just ask if we have any crack?" Like, what?
I don't understand how you can get to that point in your life. Like, honestly, like, there's kids playing basketball. They're having a good time. And then you're the person that goes up to them and goes, "You got any crack?"
Got any crack?
Like, I don't...
Hey, y'all got any crack?
I don't understand how, like, literally the impulse in your brain finds the pathway to do that action. Like, I can't comprehend
Like, why would I have any crack? What?
Why would these children who was playing basketball have crack for you? Why? Like,
know.
has that worked for you before?
Yeah, maybe it has. Maybe she's betting 1,000 doing that. And she's like, "Fuck, this is the one time nobody has any fucking crack."
Yeah, she goes, "The last fucking 100 times you guys had crack over here."
Jesus,
Like,
I remember you. No.
Jesus.
That was the worst shit.
That's funny though.
Scary times at the basketball court, people fighting.
Yeah, God, so many stories from playing basketball. I remember one time, dude, like, for whatever reason, when I was playing basketball and it would, like, start raining, like, I would get, like, I'd feel like I was, like, I got, like, Super Saiyan energy or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would start getting into it. Like, playing football, too. Like, when it started raining, you just fucking, I don't know.
Just senses.
Yeah, I just loved it. And, yeah, there was this one time, dude, it was downpouring. Like, we had, like, a hurricane. And for whatever reason, I was, like, I was, like, probably 8 or 9. And, it was like 8 o'clock at night, downpouring, fucking horrible. And like I just look outside and like I can see the basketball court and I go, it's a nice time to go play ball. So I just go outside and I'm the only one there. And dude, within 2 seconds, my ball's like waterlogged.
Oh yeah, you can't
like,
even shoot it. It's like
just,
a bowling ball.
Yeah, just full of water. And I'm just running up and down the court, fucking doing layups and shit, slipping everywhere. And then I go home after about 15 minutes and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like super sick tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
like it was cold.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like stupid little kid shit.
Fucking stick a straw in it and drink the water.
The basketball. That's a good callback. That's
just
nice.
like a camel.
Just like a camel. But yeah, basketballs don't work that way, unfortunately.
No.
If that ball still exists, there's water in it. Absolutely. Like that shit never comes out.
Oh yeah. I'd use a basketball until it would just get like no fucking grip on it at all, or we get like an egg on it.
Yeah.
Or we get that little lump on it, and you're like,
Dude,
all right, that's the end of that, and that's it. There's nothing you can do then.
Dude, you're trying to bounce the ball, it bounces on the egg, fucking.
Or you go to shoot it, and
flies.
like it's right in your palm, that egg, and you just like, ugh, it just feels bad.
Yeah, I remember I had a basketball that had like 3 eggs on it, and like, yeah, that was like the most lopsided You go to just bounce it, and it's gonna fucking take off.
Oh yeah, it's like a football.
Yeah, I was
like
just gonna say that. I was like, it's like a football. Literally, you don't know where it's gonna bounce to. You have no idea. But yeah, fucking crazy. And I remember one time we were at the courts, and all we had was a football, and like we were just playing catch and stuff with me and my friends, and then we're like, what if we play basketball with this? So we started playing a game of like basketball like with the football, and like, dude, that shit got like pretty intense. like we weren't bouncing it obviously.
Yeah, you can't bounce it.
But like it was literally like full court like basketball football. Like literally like in like I don't know. We were just like holding each other and fucking like slamming the football out of
just
each other.
trying to whip it into the hoop.
Like yeah, it was fucking. I remember I made like a half court shot I think, and that was pretty cool.
Touchdown.
Like, with the football, it's a lot easier. like.
Oh yeah, because it's more aim, so it's easier to just.
Much more aerodynamic.
Yeah.
You know? Much more easy.
Oh yeah. I'm a football.
I wonder how easy it would be for Tom Brady to like hit like a half court shot, full court shot with like a football. You think it would be like fucking no problem?
Oh, I'm sure you could
just like
drop
instant.
it on the dime.
That'd be insane.
Absolutely, I'm sure you have no problem doing that.
Dude, it's crazy how accurate like NFL quarterbacks are.
They
like,
better be.
I remember I saw this video once. It was like normal civilians try to catch a pass from like Aaron Rodgers or something.
He's humming the ball at you. Like,
yeah, and like they went and like took like a route.
That's why everyone wears those fucking grips.
Yeah,
just because like
literally can't drop the football.
Yeah, because of how hard they're throwing it at you.
Yeah, and literally, like, normal civilians try to catch a pass from him. And dude, he was going, like, medium strength. Like, he wasn't, like, whipping it super hard either. And, like, dude, like, they just couldn't do it. Like, at all.
Yeah.
They had, like, high school players try to catch it, too. And, like high school football players, they couldn't do it either. It's like, that shit, like, goes straight through your hands. Like, even if they had gloves on. Like, it was still, like, super hard. Like, you don't think it's, like, that difficult either, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But that shit's, like...
You gotta get ready.
Shit's a bullet. Like...
It's coming at you.
One of the worst feelings ever playing football is, like, getting the wind knocked out of you. Like, you miss the catch, and it hits you in, like, the solar plex.
Yep.
God, that's happened to me, like, fucking few times. It's horrible.
It's the worst than getting the wind knocked out of you. And you just look like an asshole, too, while it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like the person who gave up on the, on the play. And everyone's like, fuck
I remember breaking my ribs playing fucking two-handed touch. And I was just walking around being like, yeah, I caught a ball, and then I got pushed with two hands from behind, and I fell on, like, the curb of the sidewalk on my ribs, and I broke fucking 3 ribs. And I remember, like, just being an ass. Like, I couldn't breathe after. I remember, like, trying to force air out, so I had that, like, sound I was making because I was trying to force something out. Just an asshole. Just look like an asshole. Just...
I remember I had the wind knocked out of me I had the wind knocked out of me on a kickoff once. And literally, like, it hit the concrete right in front of me.
Oh,
and
shit.
It bounced up into my solar plex. That was fucking horrible.
Oh, that and nut shots were never good either playing football.
Oh, yeah, nut shots?
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have a cup, man. Gotta have a cup. Fucking gotta have a cup.
Gross.
I remember playing Plopwana, and it was, like, the one day I forgot my cup. I got fucking, like, nailed, and I got nailed in the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it fucking sucked.
I'm doing that all those years. I played baseball for a while. I always had to wear a cup.
Oh, God. I could, like, a baseball's fucking hard, too.
You don't want a baseball, though. You don't want someone sliding, too, hitting you in the nuts.
Yeah, that's true, too. Right with their cleat.
That's it for you.
I never thought, like, a cup in baseball, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. We always had to.
Makes sense when you think about it.
Ball rocketing back at you, too, in a line drive. You know, with that thing.
One thing I always sucked at was soccer.
Onto softball.
Yeah. One thing I always sucked at was soccer, though. I could never
I never even attempted soccer.
My feet do not do those things.
No.
Not even close.
Never cared.
One thing I was really good at in high school was kickball. I remember we played that in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
You remember playing kickball? Dude, I remember I beamed that shit. And, like, dude, the gym coach had to tell me to calm it down because, like, I was hitting the fucking rafters.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was going to break something. like, I was beaming that shit.
I remember that. It used to be the best.
Yeah.
Like wiffle ball once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Good old gym class.
Gym class. Fucking Mr. McCarthy, man.
Yep.
Craziest gym coach ever had. Crazy dude. Crazy
That's
guy.
the only time in my life where I was ever allowed to just stare at a bunch of 16-year-old girls running around. That was it. I can't do that anymore.
It's a good excuse.
That's the only time I could because I was 16.
Yeah.
So we were all the same age.
Right. It's a good fucking excuse. And like it's hard to...
I mean, you're still creepy, but...
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're just like, oh, I'm just chilling, you know, fucking...
I was just in love with all of them anyway. I was 16. I was...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now it's like, nope. Go look at some haggard 30s.
That's all you get, Nick.
Jesus Christ.
That's all you get.
What the fuck happened?
I remember I heard a mathematical formula for it one time. It's half your age plus 7. That's the minimum.
That's the minimum.
That's the minimum. So I am going to be 25, so let's say, let's round up to 13, because I'm not a creep. And round up. So mine would be 20.
I'd be 20, so it'd be 16 and 7, so 23.
23 for you.
23.
And like, when you think about it, half your age plus 7, you go, okay.
Yep.
You know, like, it makes sense. No matter how you do it, no matter how you work it out, no matter what age you are, it works. Except for, like, no, it works for everyone. Yeah, it works. That should.
And that means you date older women if you're like.
Like, I mean, I think if you need to use that, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, if you're actually using a
if
formula.
you're actually using that.
Like, that would matter if I was 6 years old and some 20-year-old, I'd be like, well, the formula says I can't. I'd be like, no, okay, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, if someone's 19, I'm 25, it's like, no.
Well, it's like fucking Ozark.
Yeah.
Or Wyatt with,
oh, yeah.
fucking
that's the creepiest.
Whatever Snell.
That
made me feel a little uncomfortable.
I don't like
that
fucking plot line. That plot line's horrible. That's true. It's gross.
Well, did you finish the season 4?
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm still working on it.
Oh, it is though.
Yeah.
I was just saying because it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it gets.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. They did like the one sex scene too, and I'm just like, can we not have some like 60-some-year-old boobs on some like 19-year-old kid? I really don't. This isn't doing it for me.
No, that's not. Like it's just so bad. Oh God. Like I don't. It's a great show, but that plot line.
That plot line is just like, why do you got to do this?
Well, you could drop that. You don't got to do it.
There's no reason for this.
You don't have to. They could just be business partners. Like you don't have to.
I literally look away.
Yeah.
When they like kiss or anything, I literally look away. I'm like, I can't do this. This is.
Like it doesn't add anything to the story. It does nothing. It's just gross.
Ugh.
Great show otherwise, but
Amazing show.
yeah, I don't know who approved that. Fucking
She
weirdos.
probably did. She's probably like, yeah, I'll make out with some fucking 20-some-year-old. And he's like, do I have to?
She's like a producer. She's like, yes.
Yeah. It's a reverse Harvey
We're gonna
Weinstein.
have a sex scene.
I don't wanna.
I don't want
Shut
to.
the fuck up and take his shirt off.
It's so weird.
Weird.
I feel like Stranger Things is supposed to have like.
July, I think it's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
been gone for like almost
No,
2
I think
years.
they're doing 2 parts though. I think they're doing the Ozark thing.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 1 part, and then a couple months later, there's gonna be another part.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell.
Milking it out.
Right. Wow.
Yep.
I think that might be a good spot to
Yeah.
wrap it up
I should
today.
probably go shut the front door.
The front door needs to shut itself, or someone needs to implement a force of some kind. But all right, everybody, you take it easy and have a good one.
Yeah. Peace.